Bobby, you want to say a few words about it? Or afterwards?
Yeah,
afterwards.
after better.
Okay.
After better. It's called Trophy Girl.
Trophy Girl. Okay, we're ready when you guys are.
You sure about this? Are you sure? Okay. You still lead. And so the most beautiful of the beautiful began again at dawn. She prettied herself up in the mirror she would fawn. Her breasts are taut and tight, her dress fits perfect so the men will catch the glisten off her navel apropos. And as the ritual has ended with its glee, she paints her face with dust and loads of jubilee. And as the perfect outside guest meant to stare and stumble, the red inside her heart begins to kill itself and crumble. And as the men approach, their souls fill up with fear. They beg for a response, a flinch, a squeal, a tear. And as they fill with terror, Our Lady fills with glee. Her plan has proved to work, and now it's time to flee. Do not go gentle into that good night, my friends, as Venus guards the gate, and hate will guide your end. She's crafty and she's wicked, and she speeds us in a sun. And once again, I warn you, find the strength with all your might.
You are my beautiful angel. My beautiful angel. And I won't let anything bad happen to you. I will kill any man who does you wrong. You are my beautiful angel, and I won't let anything bad happen to you. Understand? The two of us were meant to be together, to love each other. And I won't let anybody get in the way of that. No man, no woman, no God, no being, mortal or otherwise. You are my beautiful angel, and we will live in the heavens together where we belong. We will make love in the clouds, bathe in the sun, dance along the raindrops, and kiss until we can no longer drink from each other's breast the river of goodness and sweetness and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful breath. I will love you forever, and beyond that, and longer than that even. You are my soul, my heart, my one true vein that leads straight from my heart to the very essence of me. You are my Venus, my beautiful Venus.
And suddenly, with fits of rage, Venus fell to grasp. That love for men could be divine, her hands she sought to clasp. She danced with thunder, fought with rain, made gray her newfound power. And with the love she had inside, she made his final hour. Venus is as Venus does, and men she'll never trust. Her big warm heart is trapped in glass, its varnish turned to rust. The man who raised her gave her life, the one who died for her is also terror, pain and black, of this she was quite sure. She spent her life in his embrace, and even when he died, and on his grave she clearly writes the simple words, "You lied!" His skin and bones were harmless now, his wicked laugh was silent, but in her blood she felt his touch and made her feel quite violent.
You can't keep doing this to me. I just want to be free to live like everybody else. I want to do things and feel things and meet people and love people. And love him. I want to love him. Why won't you let me do that? I hate you! I should cut off my own skin and put it in a pile of blood and bones for you. Would you like that? I should fill up a goblet with my eyes and ears and fractured soul and give a drink to every mortal on the planet. I'll divide my love into billions of tiny little pieces and let the masses feed off of me until there's nothing left but the trace of my scent. Until that fizzles into nothing. And I can finally be free. Please release me. Release me from your grasp!
As Venus's heart was crumbling, roars fell like glass. Their love was growing stronger with every day that passed. On this imperfect planet, their imperfect love seemed real. So why then all this heartache? 'Twas not part of the deal. They say that good things come to all, to those who wait. So why then all this anguish? Why is there this debate? The stars and moon and natural things conspire for their love, but somewhere something stopping them from high and up above. Dude, this is so fucked. 1 minute, everything's all great between me and B. Next, fucked. Good. Fucked. Good. Fucked. It's so tiring. Those moments where she just lets us be are so awesome, but those other moments are like so... It's like she's a totally different person. It's like she's fighting something inside of her. I don't know. Man, I just want a girlfriend. I don't need this shit. But I feel I'm so drawn to her. Anyway, man, my computer's fucked right now, so I'm at an internet cafe. I'll give you a shout later and we can talk about it more. Roar. P.S. Somehow, I think I love her. Isn't that fucked? Should have left.
The actual technology, and like from us on the theater side, and like it went perfectly. I mean, they nailed it. I mean, thank you so much for. It's amazing, like what it really brings a lot out of like a play. You know, I've done theater for 20 years. I've never seen like sets and projections like this. Like I've seen, you know, some projections, but not this way, where you can like have like such precision, right? Like they're taking IKEA lamps and they're turning them into Greek columns, and then that's transmogrifying into smoke and this sort of purgatory theme that we had. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do with today's technology.
Yeah. I like how you guys mixed up the digital and the columns.
Yeah.
That kind of spoke a little bit too, because it's such a contemporary thing that you're mixing, but then the dialogue is very like Shakespearean,
Yeah.
and it really got brought out. Because the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, but now that I see the visual with it, it's just another extension, more information for me to like situate it, you know?
Yeah, and so it's a challenging piece, and it's never actually been produced because it's essentially like a perpetually evolving narrative. So it starts as a Greek myth, and then sort of traverses and evolves over time as the love story evolves, because she's a goddess who becomes mortal. And so it starts from the days of the Greek and has to come all the way to contemporary society. And ideally, you want to use like theatrical techniques to convey that, which is like, how the hell do you do that? I don't know, right? But with the projection mapping, it's such a brilliant solution, and it's amazing how sort of expeditiously you can do it. Yeah.
Performers, what was that like?
It's fun.
Great.
Yeah? Cool.
I thought it was dope.
Awesome.
I haven't worked with something like that. It's
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
first time
Awesome.
on Ghaderi. It's like, it was amazing. Surpassed all my expectations. I didn't know what to expect, but it was like way too
Awesome.
fast.
Thank you so much.
Nappers,
Yeah.
great job,
It's
man.
interesting too,
Yeah.
the precision required, you know, like I've directed a lot of films as well and acted in a bunch of films and stuff, and it's the same kind of thing, right? It's like you really gotta hit your marks. Like we have marks on the floor, and I mean, if you're like 2 inches off where you should be, you're not in your light, and it affects like another projection. You could literally be on, like now this thing that's supposed to be on a column is on your knee, so it becomes a whole thing.
Yeah.
But it really, I think, trains the performers to have the accuracy of performance that's required.
Yeah. Cool.